Hello friends, today we will solve the 22nd problem of our tutorial series on dynamic programming, which is target sum. So let's go with the problem statement that we are given an integer array nums and an integer target. Okay, both are integers. So we have to build an expression out of nums by adding one of the symbols plus and minus before each integer in nums and then concatenate all the integers. Concatenate means just sum or subtract whatever. If you choose plus, then we have to add. And if you have to choose minus, then it would be a subtract. For example, we have been given nums of nums array having 2 and 1, right? So the problem statement says that there are two options. We can prefix this 2. Either we can do a plus before 2 or we can do a minus before 2. So suppose if I choose a plus, there is one condition as plus 2, and then the next integer, it can be, again, it has got two options. It can be plus 1 or minus 1. So it means that we can have an expression. For example, one expression can be that we choose, for example, we chose plus for 2, so it becomes plus 2, and then for 1 we chose minus 1, so this becomes plus 2 minus 1, and if we evaluate this expression, it results to 1, right? So it would be exactly equal to 1. So similarly, I mean, if I chose another option, say if I chose plus 2 and for 1 I chose plus 1, then the resulting expression would be 3, right? It would be 3. So these are the possible scenarios where we have the choice of using plus or minus before each of the integer, and we have to calculate all the expressions value, and where we have to see that how many ways, I mean, doing all this combinations of plus or minus, and after evaluating the final expression, we have to see that if it has reached the target, and then we have to return all the different type of expressions created, which finally evaluates to the target. So let's go with the example again. So here in our example, so it's given as there's a nums of 5 ones, and the target is given as 3, and the output is given as that there are 5 ways where we can arrange these numbers as plus or minus. We can choose plus and minus for each of them, and there are 5 ways to assign these symbols to make the sum of the nums to be target of 3. So in the example is also given here, I mean the explanation is given here. For example, for the first one, if I take minus 1 and if I add the remaining plus, I mean if I put all the remaining ones as plus, then the evaluation would be 3, because minus 1 plus 1 is 0, and then the remaining ones will evaluate to 3. Similarly, there are other ways given. So if I choose plus 1 here and then just minus 1 for this, again this 2 will result in 0, and the remaining 3 will evaluate to 3. So these are the different. So in this example, we can see that minus has been shifted from here, and so there are 5 different ways here through which we can get the sum of nums to be target as 3. Similarly, the base case is that if the nums is given as 1, then the target is 1. So in that case, the output can be only 1, right? Because there's only one way we can return this as a sum of, there is no choice of plus or minus 1. So we just, it's our base case. And here the limitations are also given, that what are the targets and what are the nums that these are possible. So it can be only between 0 to 1000. So this was all about the problem statement. In the next video, we will solve the same problem using top-down dynamic programming approach instead of bottom-up this time, because I found that solving this problem using top-down is more intuitive and easy to understand. So see you all in the next video.